Stay alert.
Any Romulans here will be well hidden, but their Klingon allies will be able to move freely. Even so, someone might have noticed some unusual behavior. Let's start in the bar. Tongues loosened by blood wine may reveal clues we'd otherwise miss.
Also gut. Ich könnte selber auch einen Drink gebrauchen. Sie dort. Haben Sie irgendetwas Auffälliges bemerkt?
Did you see Jim Puck when he was young and still fighting in the tournaments? Oh, now that was something to behold. He was masterful and fluent, not like the young tards here these days. I'm surprised that some of them can hold on to their batlets for the entire match. Ah!
Haben Sie vielleicht etwas Auffälliges bemerkt?
Wonderful! Another stout warrior eager to hear a story of my glory days in battle. Pull up a chair and I'll allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine.
Nein, danke. Heute nicht. Sie dort. Haben Sie etwas Ungewöhnliches bemerkt?
Have you seen the fighter from the House of Duras? He looks like a real contender for champion standing. I'll bet you a barrel of blood wine that he wins without taking a single wound.
Die dort.
General Chang fought the Master Core, both in their prime fighting condition. Who do you think would take champion standing?
Ich würde sagen, General Chang hatte keine Chance gegen Core. Sie dort.
And what do you think of the new rule restricting bottomless links to between 110 and 120 centimeters?
Ich persönlich würde ausschließlich die traditionelle 116 cm Länge wählen. Aber ich kann den Wunsch nach Anpassung einer Waffe verstehen. Haben Sie etwas Ungewöhnliches bemerkt?
Do you really think a Romulan would be foolish enough to beam down to an arena filled with hundreds of Klingon warriors? Besides, ever since that one tournament where the champion of the House of Mokai used a transporter to steal his opponent's bat'leth in the middle of a fight, there are transport inhibitors in place. The only places they can operate are the transport pads and cargo storage.
Wenn Sie sich nur in die Frachtbereiche beamen können, dann...
The enemy is devious, moving in disguise. Tactics worthy of House Mokai, but not a true Klingon warrior. If they're posing as cargo haulers, they will have access to the locker rooms where competitors store their gear. They need only wait there for Maven between rounds and strike when he least expects it.
Wir müssen zu diesen Räumen ebenfalls Zugang bekommen. Und zwar schnell.
Hearing the chanting and sounds of bat'leths reminds me of the first time I celebrated the Côte Maval festival. That was the first time I remember understanding what it means to be a Klingon warrior.
There is a priority target in the area. Stay alert.
Well, Nuchnek, speak quickly. I have a tournament to run and little time for fools.
Wir benötigen Zugang zu den Umkleidekabinen. Da könnten Infiltratoren sein.
Access is limited to maintenance staff and competitors. If you have a security concern, take it up with security.
Haben Sie denn nicht das Sagen hier?
I am, and you will explain your impudence before I show you why I am in charge. The hard way.
Es ist eine drängende Angelegenheit, Organisator.
There is another way. Is it still possible to enter the tournament?
Ich bin bereit, sofort teilzunehmen.
Not as a competitor, but we do have an opening for an exhibition match. One of the fighters put enough blood wine in his gut to drop the Gone King and had to withdraw. If you wish to take his place, I will allow it.
Ich freue mich auf den Kampf.
Then combat you shall have. No firearms are allowed. You must use a melee weapon. A bat'leth is preferred, but this is an exhibition, so you may use an unconventional melee weapon if you wish. Even one of those Vulcan lurpas they wave at each other in mating disputes. Ha!
Genug geredet, ich bin bereit zum Kämpfen. Möge der Kampf beginnen.
And now, an exhibition match.
Enemy target center.
This concludes the exhibition. Our next match will begin shortly. Ha! You fight well. Work on your form, and you might qualify for next year's tournament. You may use the locker rooms to clean up. Go. Should you have the courage, I will allow you the honor of buying me a blood wine later. Perhaps we will see if you drink as well as you fight.
Dann sollten wir das mal tun. Kaplan.
I said that I would tell you the story of how I came to be called Kemtar. Kemtar was the name of a warrior who saved my father from assassins on Moranga 4.
What's this?
I
A
use the
glob
name
fly
Kemtar
buzzes into
on
these hallowed
his
chambers?
memory to
This
remind
is a
me
place
of what
for
it means
competitors,
to be
insect.
Klingon.
Be gone! What's this? A glob fly buzzes into these hallowed chambers? This is a place for competitors, insect! Be gone!
Ich habe gerade einen Schaukampf bestritten. Lassen Sie mich durch.
The insect buzzes still. I think it is time I stifled it permanently. Last chance, globfly. Leave on your own 2 feet or on the barge to Grethor. Your choice.
Das sind gewagte Worte. Takek. Bellen Sie nur. Oder beißen Sie auch.
Enemy target
More traitors in league with Tarson. They must be preparing to strike.
Target located. Crimes include sabotage and assassination. Termination authorized.
You are looking for Maven? He is in another room, further down the hallway.
Vielen Dank für diese Information.
Maven has fallen to treachery. The House of Martok will have its revenge. He's using the field to weaken our energy weapons. Switch to a melee weapon.
Tor, I need reinforcements!
What is the meaning of this, Alexander? Maven was sent here to replace his equipment, and yet I find you here, surrounded by Romulans with the grandson of Martok dead at your feet. Explain yourself.
Das war nicht Kimtaras Tat.
Lady Sorella feared that you alone would not be able to keep her grandson safe. We followed these Romulans here, and would have stopped them had these halls not been filled with Klingon traitors. And where were you when these assassins struck?
Hören Sie auch beide auf. Wir müssen uns darauf konzentrieren, den wahren Feind zu finden.
I see you have been listening to my son's conspiracy theories again. He talks of peace and uniting the houses, yet here he is, with a blade in his hand, looking for glory. I told you I wanted nothing to do with this.
Mit allem Respekt, Sir. Wir haben Beweise, dass ein anderes Haus dahinter steckt.
While you were here at the tournament, assassins moved against Lady Sorella at her own estate. If we hadn't tracked down this agent and disarmed his explosive, she would be dead as well. At every step, we have encountered Klingons hiding in the shadows, with blades at our backs.
Kimtar sagt die Wahrheit. Wir müssen diese Verräter finden und ihren Plänen ein Ende setzen.
I have not seen this evidence, but I believe what you say. We will get to the bottom of this. That does not mean we can act rashly. If there were Klingons aiding these agents, then we are still in danger.
Wenn wir dieses rivalisierende Haus identifizieren, dann müssen sie offen agieren. Dort, wo wir sie direkt bekämpfen können.
Agreed. A great house conspiring with the Tal Shiar to assassinate other Klingons. And it is not just a theory. How high does the corruption go?
Wir werden diese Bedrohung gemeinsam aufdecken.
Sorella and the rest of the House of Martok will mourn for her grandson. But I must also see that security remains a priority. To start, I am sending you a recruit from our house, the warrior Belera. She's been personally trained by me and will aid your crew as we fight against the House of Torg.
Es ist mir eine Ehre.
House
Congratulations,
Torg.
Lieutenant.
My former jailers were from that house. At least, before we sent them to Grethel on the frozen tundra of Rurapente. You have fought with me this far, my friend. Will you see this through to the end? Help me serve House Torg, a dish colder than the gulag they used to command.
Das wird ehrenhaft werden. Los geht's.
The idea that one of the great houses is conspiring with Romulans to attack House Martok is troublesome. Come to the Kethel Lowlands. Worf and I would be honored if you would participate in Maven's Hecate. Once we have put our family matters to rest, You may work with Worf and Kemtar to determine our plan of attack.
Wir werden da sein, Lady Sirella.
Maven was the heir of House Martok. We will be diminished without him. He died as a warrior born, and soon he will join his honored ancestors in the halls of Stovokor.
Kommen Sie, wir sollten Lady Sirella unser Beileid bekunden. Milady?
You honor my house by returning the body of Maven to his home. My grandson was very traditional. In his honor, we shall perform an akvo. Together, we will follow our ancient traditions by watching over Maven until his spirit is ready for the journey to Stovokor. I would be honored if you joined us in the akvo.
Es wäre mir eine Ehre, Lady Sirella.
In the flash, before the night, you heard the call of Stovokor. The warriors singing. Cry out your name. Welcome home. Welcome home. Let not your heart be filled with fear. The spirit soars on honor's wings. Your heart is singing. You found your way. Welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you for participating in the Akvo. It is important that we remember our traditions. Together, we have kept away the predators that would take Maven's body before his spirit was ready to leave for Stovokor. Now he may seek the fellowship of Martok and continue the warrior's journey.
Eskas, Worf. Sie sind ein würdiger Jintak im Haus des Martok.
Pardon my interruption, Gintok. We have an urgent security matter. House of Torg warriors was seen gathering in the first city. We have word that they are planning an assault, and will be here any moment.
Sie wagen es während Mavens Akvo anzugreifen. Sie haben keine Ehre.
Send an alert to everyone on the estate. I will see to Lady Sirella. Prepare your men. We will not let these dogs catch us by surprise.
Heute ist ein guter Tag zum Sterben.
Here they come. Show them no mercy.
Defend Lady Sirella!
Flanking damage detected. Personal shields losing.
House Torg will end you Martok fools! And your pathetic house!
You desecrated the Akvo, and for that, you will die.
More enemies approach.
The ferry for Grathor leaves soon, and you shall be on it, you worthless Karut.
Blah.
Torg sent his lackeys to attack us during a sacred ritual. He is truly a dishonorable Takek, and I will have my vengeance. Worf, Kemtar, honored allies of House Martok, hear me now. Lead our warriors against the House of Torg and bring an end to their treachery once and for all!
After everything you have done on behalf of the House of Martok, I ask that you see this campaign to its conclusion. The House of Torg must not be allowed to survive this day. The House of Torg's main base is located in the Gorath system. I will prepare our fleet, and we will attack while we have the advantage. Take Alexander with you, and he will ensure your ship is recognized as an ally by our fleet. Torg will soon discover that the House of Martok is stronger than he was led to believe. Make contact with the fleet when you enter the Garath system to receive further instructions.
Wie können wir uns auf die Schlacht vorbereiten?
Invading the House of Torg in the Garath system will be the most difficult engagement you have faced thus far. It would be wise to pick up any necessary supplies you need and ensure your ship and away team are fully prepared for battle before you leave the Chronos system. You will find vendors in the first city as well as the exchange, where you can purchase weapons and gear for your crew and starship. After everything you have done on behalf of the House of Martok, I take Alexander with you, and he will ensure your ship is recognized as an ally by...
Wir kehren zurück. Joichu!